I'm 22. I've done a lot over the past several years since graduating high school, but there's one thing that I still regret. I graduated during the COVID year in 2021. My last actual day of school was like March 13th, 2020, my junior year of high school. We went on spring break and I never went back to school after that. I did not know that would be my last day of school ever. I did not go to college. I ended up starting a lawn care company in my hometown. I grew it enough to the point where in 2024, I ended up selling my accounts and duplicates of whatever else I had of equipment wise. But I kept all my main pieces of equipment. I kept the one weed eater, edger, blower, mowers, trailer. I kept all of that, but I sold my customer base. There's one thing I screwed up on big time, that if I was talking to anybody else graduating high school that is about to enter the next chapter in their life, it would be that if you have a car that runs and is good and is reliable, run it, use it. Don't break down and think you need to get something else. You do not need a new fancy car. You do not need a car loan before you're 21, 22, 23 years old. There is zero reason to get a car if you have something that is reliable, will get you from A to B. That's what I thought I needed whenever I was at the peak, making good money. I made the unfortunate mistake of getting a car loan. I got a new truck. The truck I had at the time was fine. It was just old. It ran. Maybe the AC didn't blow as cold as what a new one would. Maybe it didn't get up and go as fast as others would, but it still worked. And I took care of it, and it still runs to this day. But I wanted to get something new because I felt like I earned it. I wanted to get something that was a little bit more reliable and comfortable. And in that sense, I did enjoy that, and I still do. I still have this vehicle, but I don't think it was worth the $20,000 to spend on it. I ended up getting a loan for $20,000 as a 19, 20, 21-year-old, and I'm still paying for it to this day. I pay $400 or $500 a month on a payment that could be used for so many other things. I could be using that money to invest. I could be using that money to build or grow something, but instead I'm using it on a depreciating asset, and that's something I didn't really realize, or I didn't know how big of a deal that would have been and how much I would regret this decision until now. Getting a car in your early 20s, especially after graduation, it sets you back. You cannot get ahead. You will constantly have that bill that you have to pay, unless you just want to ruin your credit, which you don't want to do that either. You have to pay this bill and take care of it, and that is something that I'm not too happy with myself about. I got a 5-year, it was a 60-month payment, and the payment was about $400 a month. I've been paying $500 to $600 so I get paid off in 3 years, and I'm not going to hit that 3-year deadline. It's going to go slightly over. You do not need a new fancy car. You need an A to B car until the car does not run anymore. All the money you would be spending on a car payment, you can be spending to build an emergency fund, to build a savings, to build a down payment, to invest, to do whatever you want with that could help better your future. But instead, you are stuck on a car that by the time you get it paid off will be worth a couple $1,000s more. Whenever I bought this car for $20,000. Right now this car is worth $12,000, and it's not worth what it was. And I still owe $5,000 on it. $5,000, which is crazy. It's not worth it for you to get that car early on in life. It is so much better for you to start investing into a Roth IRA, or to start building up an emergency fund. Get $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 in your account that you don't touch, that you can just let sit there and grow over time. It gives you options to build and have that money set aside, but instead you're just wasting money on a car payment. And sure, like I said, it's nice to have AC that blows out super ice cold. Heater works. I know when I turn it on, I don't have to worry about anything, any mishaps happening. I just got to take care of it, get the oil changed, make sure tires are good. Just take care of your car, and it's going to last. I put on 45,000 miles since I've had the vehicle, and I haven't had it for a full 3 years yet. In another 3 years, it's going to be probably another 30,000 miles on it. So it's a depreciating asset. It's something that you cannot get back. And if you are somebody in your early 20s, or maybe you're just graduating high school, I urge you to get that used car, a beat up piece of crap. Drive it, use it, let it take care of you. Give you time to either save up for a car to buy in cash to have, or if you are going to get a loan for a vehicle, get a 70-80% down payment on it, so that way you do not have a car loan for a very long time. That is the much safer option, and it won't hurt you in the long run. It will take care of you, and you can take care of it. I just wanted to talk about that. That is my one big regret I have at 22. That if I could do it different, I would. I would not be having a car loan if I knew better and I could redo everything right now. I would have stayed in my old beat up truck and I would have taken care of it, and I would have been making sure everything was good to go with it. And I would drive that truck into the dirt, like, until it literally would not run anymore and I had to get it scrapped. That's what I would do different if I was coming right out of high school.